The Bell in the Orchard. Hello, everyone. I hope this new bedtime story is able to aid in your sweet dreams tonight. Play this in the background while your consciousness slowly drifts off. If you enjoy content like this, remember to like and subscribe. The train left Lina at a broken platform where moss chewed through the cracks. She stepped into the fog that had already swallowed half the village. Drelmere hadn't changed. Rotten fence posts lined the path. The fields, once golden, sagged under the weight of unmoving air. Her grandmother's cottage stood at the edge of the orchard. Ivy spilled over the windows like a tongue trying to speak. The key still fit. Inside, dust, blankets, jars labeled in fading ink, sugar, tea, silence. Everything preserved, except the sound. There was none. No wind, no birds, and from the orchard a low hum. Behind the cottage stretched 20 apple trees, gnarled things, branches bent as if bowing. Beneath the largest tree, Lina found a moss-dark stone. No marker, no carving. She remembered this place from childhood, the listening tree. Grandmother used to sit beside it, whispering names into the bark. Lina knelt, pressing her palm against the trunk. A pulse, then sound. Not birds, not rustling. A bell, faint, far beneath the roots. 3 gentle tolls. She staggered back. Nothing moved. No wind, but the sound echoed inside her bones. Inside the pantry, behind a row of rusted tins, Lina found a wooden box sealed with red wax. A note lay atop it. Only feed the bell if sleep won't come. Inside the box, folded paper slips, each with a name. Some she recognized, distant cousins, neighbors, others strangers. But one was hers, Lina. She stared. The ink glistened, still wet. That night, sleep slipped through her fingers. She heard the bell again, closer. She opened her window. The orchard glowed faintly under the moon, and something moved beneath the largest tree. The next morning, she visited old Mrs. Winlow, one of the few villagers left. "I heard a bell," Lina said. Mrs. Winlow paled. She poured tea too quickly. "You shouldn't hear it, not if you haven't fed it. My name was in the box." Mrs. Winlow swallowed hard. "Then someone remembered you before you came back. That's how she wakes. That's how the orchard keeps blooming." She gave Lina a matchbook. Inside, one word: forget. That evening, Lina lit a candle and walked to the tree. The stone pulsed faintly. She whispered her grandmother's name. The ground softened. Roots shifted. A space opened beneath the stone, just wide enough for breath. She descended. Cool air clung to her skin. A chamber lay beneath the orchard, walls lined with root-tangled bells, each one different, each marked with a name. One bell glowed, her name engraved in wax. It rang once. Her breath stopped. A whisper brushed her ear. What you remember, she becomes. She ran. The chamber sealed behind her. The orchard began to change. Apples turned pale. The leaves curled inward. The trees leaned toward the cottage. At night, the bell tolled, twice, then 4 times. Each toll carved a rhythm into Lina's dreams, and with each toll she remembered something she'd forgotten. A bedtime lullaby, a storm, her grandmother's scream on her 6th birthday. One evening she looked out and saw herself in the orchard, not standing, growing. Her face imperfectly formed within the bark of the listening tree. Eyes closed, mouth open, waiting. She found her grandmother's last journal under the bed frame. The entries were chaotic. She grows from grief. The bell tolls for those who cannot release. Names spoken feed her. Names written chain her. And then, if my Lina returns, do not speak her name. The final page was torn. She touched the paper and heard her own voice from beneath the tree. That night, the bell tolled 6 times. Lina's reflection disappeared from the mirror. Her voice, when spoken aloud, echoed twice. She packed to leave, but the gate had vanished. Fog took the road. The pantry rearranged itself. The box of names now contained 20 slips, all blank. She returned to the tree. The bark peeled away on its own. Inside, her face had fully formed, mouth blooming with petals, eyes shaped like knots. She whispered a single word: forget. The orchard shook. The bell cracked. The stone sank into soil. All bells below fell silent. She slept beneath the tree that night, wrapped in silence. And in the morning, the apples were red again. The fog rolled back. No one remembered her name. In Drelmere, there's a tree no one names anymore. It stands tallest in the orchard, roots pulsing faintly when the wind stops. Children who press their ears to the trunk sometimes hear a heartbeat, rarely a single toll. If you hear the bell, don't speak, and above all, don't remember.
That's all for this story. I hope this helped calm your racing mind and put you in a sleepy mood. Sweet dreams. See you next time.